And welcome to Selfmade. Today we make a small but quite powerful crossbow pistol, 100% self-made, and just a bit of aluminum and brass and wood, and also gonna show you how to make tiny arrows for it. And yeah, here we go. For the first part of our little crossbow, you need this, ignore the spring, lock mechanism. I made this in my other video, very detailed. So we put that aside, and the next, probably the main thing is the bow. And the bow is just made of two tiny round pieces of aluminum, and you just put a screw in it and put it in your drill. Then hold a file against it to get a groove in it, and then you can attach this, which is actually just steel string, solderable, so you can solder them together and then attach it. The steel is spring steel. You can't use just any steel. You need spring steel. This is 1mm spring steel, 15mm wide, and you will need special drills for them to get all the holes to attach it to this chunk of aluminum. And it's just aluminum, hard to cut out. You will need a good while to cut this, but a good bow needs to be sturdy, so no way around it. Can't use wood. And that's actually it. The tiny clamps here are just folded brass and M2 screws, and that's actually it. And then you put the, I won't call it cams, the aluminum circles in the middle, and then you get a pretty strong bow with just a bit of steel spring. And I fired about 50 shots, and it's still on, so it seems to work. The base plate is made of aluminum as well, and all you gotta do is screw on the bow, and bam, there it is. And now we just screw this on top. The screws will go right into this, so won't even touch our little arrow. And after that, the lock. The U section is, by the way, 6x6, and 1.5mm wall thickness gives us 3mm inside. 4mm aluminum tubing for the arrows will sit right in there, like this. Goes right through. Perfect. That's what it should be. And now we just slide in our lock. And what will hold our grip? Just another U section of aluminum with a cutout for a trigger. And one single screw goes in here, and the other one will go right in here into our trigger cover plate. That's it. And now we got this little grip, just a wooden core and 2 plates of aluminum. The shape is up to you. Slides right on, and this is actually already usable. You could now fire it, but just too simple for me. I will show you how to make a cocking mechanism to get the string back. Let's go. For the cockback claw, pullback claw, I wonder why. It's another piece of U section. Just cut it open and left only 6mm standing. and the entire the entire 20 millimeters right here, and we'll on like this, and then pull back the string. Need some guidance, and here we go. That's another use section, actually. Yeah, surprise, surprise. This time it's 8 by 8 millimeters, and they just go on to the side, and because it's bent, it will sit right in this. Can go away, can wiggle a bit, doesn't matter, just to make sure it doesn't come off. Works already. And now you know why I attached the spring to the back of the lock. This will go right into this hole, and then it snaps back. Let's see how that works. And before I forget to mention, 2 M2 screws will hold the guides in place. Make sure they don't go all the way up here. Use screws just as long or long enough to penetrate the one wall and maybe 1 millimeter out, or it will block our little string puller here. Very important fact. Click. Seems to work. And that's how I make my arrows. You just put on some tape, fold it around like this. Make sure there's no air on the sides, no gap. And that's what it looks like. And now we just remove stuff from the side until it looks like a perfect little fin. And that's actually it. Works well, not perfect, but good enough. For the tip, I'll just glue in nail heads, and that's an arrow. Looks like this one is done. Simple but effective. And just to make sure I satisfy my need for design, I added this tiny handguard here. Just makes it look badass, like a badass little bow, crossbow. A bit of fancy paint on, and it looks like this. Prettiest little bow I've ever seen. Very cool colors. Nice. Millimeters. Meh. Boom. So that's my little crossbow. Now go and make your own. And as always, like it, share it, make it go around the world, and I'll see you guys next time.